Hello everyone! I'm back! And I'm on early!
So I got done with a few things around the house a little bit sooner than I expected. And I also got home from the job a smidge earlier too. So we are back to kind of kill some time before my regular broadcast schedule for Warframe for tonight. So we're just going to continue on, get some puzzles, and hopefully try and get to that rare event item. I mean, getting to level 40 is going to be astonishing, but we got to try one way or another.
'Cause we gotta get somewhere!
A 40-million-year-old fossil of a whale skeleton has been found in the Egyptian desert. That true? Why are they playing true or false?
Why do they play true and false?
So, where we last left off in our wacky adventure, we had a lady that we saved from another lady that wished to imprison her and her children. Wonder if this one will do. Yeah, let's try this out.
Ugly to kill in front of the little ones. What happened here? Who was he?
Nef. The children called him father. This is his house. This is his house.
You are injured.
I don't give a shit. The Roman hag who did this leaves by boat for Alexandria today. Help me feed her to the crocodiles one piece at a time.
I can go alone. No need for you to bloody yourself, father.
It has to be me.
Is your need worth leaving the children unprotected?
Destroy her name, Bayek of Siwa.
I need to move quickly, or this monster will flee Memphis. Zenu can find a ship with colored sails faster than I can.
Alright, let's see if we can just find a boat. And there's the boat.
همسة هر أو يس.
Actually, we're just going to go ahead and see how quickly we can get there. Because if I just have the bird go as quickly as possible, it's going to probably take close to maybe an hour. It feels like. I mean, yeah, Sama can definitely fly fast, but it's going to be a slow process. Very slow. Gosh, more purple. I hate these ships with the purples in their sail. And it's always the military ones, too.
Right there!
I should be cautious around.
Guards! An interloper has boarded my ship! I will make sacrifice to you, Pluto, if you spare me. Dates, figs, a black pig!
Alarm! Trouble here!
My men will gut you if you damage my smallest fingernail!
Hey, wait! Keep an eye out for me! And now!
Keep your distance!
Going to enjoy making you squeal, eh, brother? Good as dead. Count on it.
Kawit has a vengeance now. I hope it quiets her heart.
Something's out here. I'm almost certain. Hey. Your time has come. Oh, hey! Die, maggot! Oh!
Johann,
We have avenged the children and the mother.
Ah, those are some big crocs. Wait, is that one alive? Oh, doesn't look like it. Looks like it may have died. Yay, somebody to buy from. Do I get... Did I already buy all the outfits? I hope that's not the case.
See something of you, friend. Amun bless you.
It's not what I was wanting. I want to get on my camel. Right off into the sunset. Because I want to look fabulous while killing people. Thank you, seamstress, for your help. Naked! The lady was naked! And I destroyed a fence trying to look at her. Thank goodness I wasn't driving a chariot, or else that would have been tragic.
هم عنده.
Oh, Medjay! Medjay! Come here!
What does this boatman want?
Medjay, come and sit with me. Would you accept me as a traveling companion? I will take a new title. How about Tutmose the Fearsome?
I travel alone.
Oh, of course. Have you heard about the palace? Crocodiles swarm its halls. Terrible. So many deaths. I am hired to slaughter the beasts, but someone is pouring blood into the water to frenzy them.
And you want my help?
Yes, yes. You will shrug off a crocodile's jaws as most men would a gnat's. Kill crocodiles near the palace, and I will award you half my fee. What do you say, Medjay?
I am good at killing crocodiles.
I knew I could count on you. Medjay the mighty, Medjay the majestic, Medjay the... Never mind. There is a hidden cave near the city's northern limit. Meet me there tonight. Wait. Cave rhymes with brave. Missed that one.
I didn't bail off this boat fast enough. Goodbye! No more your rhymes till later tonight when you're killed by a crocodile.
Nummes nio Jedian? Clear?
Hey! Neck! The crocodile god himself would cause less chaos. They are far more aggressive than usual.
An wa'an. Iye Semma an remu tajje xedid. Neteru tepi. Beti u ħnanċen. Aħaku binet. Visu ħajja.
Wait, what am I doing? You do that. Oh, crap!
There. This pile of dead crocodiles should be high enough to please Tutmose. Pile. Crocodile. Ah! Oh no. He's rubbing off on me.
If only it could get a lot better.
Any Sicilian.
Heyun! Hasa Eni!
Tonight, I promise to reveal all. One day, I met an all-powerful Medjay who kept the crocodiles away. Wait, do those rhyme?
Somebody's throwing body parts in there, apparently.
Hello, hello! Come back later when the sky is dark. Medjay! Oh, I am struck dumb with fear by what I see before me.
The palace grounds are choked with Sobek's dead.
Did you see? In the pool, human body parts used to lure the crocodiles. Oh, what horror!
But why?
Oh, who knows why evildoers do evil? I came just in time to see two people loading bodies onto boats and riding away.
I will put a stop to this mischief.
Of course you will. And as your loyal companion, I will point you toward the mischief makers. One went toward the palace, and the other was headed for the mummification temple. Here is half my pay, as promised. I will meet you back at my boat.
Almost sounds like I'm doing all the work.
On second thought, Tutmose the fearsome isn't quite right. How about Tutmose the ferocious? Better, yes?
No, not better. You should just stop. You are not meant to be a writer.
Army gob. Sir!
Unless he's the one doing all this.
One of the scum responsible for the crocodile attacks. Whoa.
Service contract? Yikes.
Some awesome soup. Oh, shit. Clear the way! Hurry! What's wrong with you? Move! Trouble! Big trouble here! Hurry! Ox, what are you doing? Move! Do it! What's the meaning of this?
Big trouble.
We're innocent.
Not a deal. She is dumping body parts into the river to attract the crocodiles.
Get killed by him. Well, that made it easy. Crocodiles killed her.
Sobek's children will be more peaceful now.
Oh, we get our lady. Oh, hey, look at that. Find nearby hidden papyrus. Sure, I guess we could do that.
بددك نتخيط.
Huh.
شو ترسل؟ شمال. تعامري. باي.
Senherit, nu het jagen.
Anubis is my bearer, for he who lulls me to rest is the god in lion form.
Look, Cheru.
Greetings, friend.
مشر شنبت ياروت مشرو
Bye for
شافدي
now.
مشر
Looking for something in particular? A fair trade.
هوت بياي. صهو بنمند إميرا. جفخ خنتي إسورة هاب. رئب سهاري وبوتويو. وماري انحطري.
As much as I like the blades to actually give more health, it's desperately recommended. But alright, there we go. Jackal's Gaze. That is my new bow. Oh, yeah.
Well then,
يا عيد طيب.
how can I help you?
upgrade my shield too.
Masuka, see you some other time.
Simba ow.
What? خد مركبات كأبد
Oh, I guess I gotta find those little trinkets, and then I guess I'll be able to find that freaking scroll. Alright, well, if there's supposed to be a script or something, where the hell is it?
Tío, Geth.
Wait, I think it's over here. There it could be. Nope. Oh!
خري بالدخان.
Interesting.
B.
I'll probably have to hold off on trying to find that later. So it is annoying as crap just trying to locate it. Besides, Dream of Ashes. It awaits us. Provided I can get outside of this palace.
Whoa.
Decision, Yerech.
Get Bazaar! 10 minutes!
Right decision, Jerech. هن خريت لغك ياهو هن تشير
Move! What do you think you're doing?
Damn sut, what are you playing at? Clear the way.
Whoa. Here! Whoa. I am ready to speak of my dream.
Of course, Deliverer. But first, you must help me.
How?
I have visions of danger. A dark cloud looms over 3 heads. An adventurer, a philanderer, and a beggar are all at risk.
What would I do for them?
Give each an amulet to guard against the darkness. One may be found near the Great Temple, one in its eastern district, and one in the tunnels that wind below it. I'll wait for you by the docks, at the basin of the Great Temple.
Derek, we're innocent.
Best not to draw attention.
Aha, there!
Whoever thinks they can mess with us. How much bread did he steal?
All that was meant for the palace. The baker wants him executed.
Please, I did it to feed my family.
Shut up. This isn't his first time stealing either. I've got him at it myself.
Should we just kill him now and be done with it?
Please! Let me live!
Join the dead. That'll cost you!
Do you know the seer?
He sent help! Thank the gods! Ready for a fight, Magi?
Always.
What?
Fight with the ferocity of a lion. Ooh la la.
Ω σωτήρια πράξης, ανδρείας απόδειξης μίζωνος, Θεοί οράκατε.
That is done.
Freedom!
Yeah. Whoa. You are quite the fighter.
I do my best. They caught me off guard the first time.
The seer offers this amulet to keep you from further harm.
My children cannot eat a stone.
I cannot do more for you than this. May your luck change course.
Pardon my rudeness. You have already risked yourself to save me. As long as I am alive, my family still has a chance.
Nothing gets through. Die, you worm!
Ned.
Explain yourself! Die, die! Here!
Whoa.
Yay!
Move there!
Now!
Stop! What are you playing?
Herzet?
Whoa.
Out of the way!
What's wrong with you?
My decision gerecht.
Yes.
These are the tunnels Nasia mentioned. I'm on the right track.
This is shit.
I've come too late to save this one. Divine ones, circular. That burns.
See, to all followers of Sebek, rejoice, let your words and prayers be spoken here. May your offerings please the one true God. You are not forgotten and shall be rewarded for your faithlessness when he returns. Interesting.
here! Behind! Setsu!
The end has come for you. Begani and Gao. نتي بهن بقى
وين نسو؟
I've nothing to reward you with, except my thanks.
I will claim my reward elsewhere. The seer sends this amulet. His visions show you are in need of protection.
Why would I need this piece of junk?
Just take it so we can conclude our business.
Fine. I suppose wearing it will make my mother happy.
That is all 3 amulets given out. Now to return to the seer.
Aha, kupinet! Isukhaya waresene!
Simba ow.
Where are they near? I don't even see them.
Move! Hey, hurry! What's the meaning of this?
May the greatest of masters of craftsmen forgive me.
Whoa.
I was sure it was he who had brought down the curse upon Memphis.
Have you delivered the amulets?
Yes. One arrived too late to protect its bearer.
Which?
The adventurer. He met a lonely end, bitten by a snake.
This is sad news. All the same, I consider your debt paid. A sacred island lies farther in the embrace of Mother Nile. Bring me there, and I will tear aside the curtain that shrouds your nightmares. Now, Deliverer, tell me what you saw.
I saw what has lain behind my eyes every night for the past year. It begins with a sandstorm. I rise to my feet and walk a corridor of ruins, passing into the Hall of Judgment. There, a twin of myself places a black stone heart onto the scales of Ma'at. It is then that the god snake strikes.
What were we speaking of?
It is then that the god snake strikes. Apep, larger than a mountain, larger than reason. A bow of light appears in my hands. I fight the snake and win, though not...
Let us begin again.
A bow of light appears in my hands. I fight the snake and win, though not without...
Deliverer, would you be free of the curse that plagues your sleep? There is a ritual that will banish it from your mind forever.
Yes. Do it then.
Go beneath the waters south of here, and bring up the statue of Khnum from the sunken temple of Ramses. With this likeness of the great potter to hand, the ritual can be performed.
Well, apparently you can't strike a flamingo. Actually, I just realized something. I never actually took the time to learn on how to parry. Ah, tapping E while in shield mode. Okay. That's how you parry.
The statue. I will bring it back to the seer.
Hungry, hungry hippo! Hungry, hungry hippo!
Here is the statue.
Hnum, sculptor of children, he will battle Apep in your place. This ritual needs your mind's strength. Sit by my side and meditate as I speak with the gods. Grow, O light! Come forth, O light! Rise! O light, ascend! O light! You who are without, come in! O darkness, remove your...
The seer is gone. How did he leave the island?
Emir! Mit das Basob!
Hey, wait! Time is up! Mine now! Over here! Go, brothers! You will regret that. You will. By the... Stop!
Wait, I could have sworn there was something here in case that needed assistance. Where did it go? Oh well. Hope all has gone well and no one has noticed the coin you took from the garrison treasury. There was a local farmer who has been convinced to move elsewhere and provide cover while you await passage out of the city. Remain there and out of sight until the ship arrives at the main port, and we'll send word when it is safe to move out. Very shifty indeed.
No, Dio.
Ira, Dio, Gef.
هن خريت لغة ياهو.
Where's?
Hail, pure one.
May your heart be joyful, Magi.
Joy is scarce while Memphis chokes on the scent of the grave. I am here to discuss Pasherenptah's complaint on the informant table.
Indeed, we seek a capable person to investigate this tomb. Most are too fearful of the demons within to enter.
But demons would fear a priest. Why not investigate yourself?
I am a vessel of the gods. I contribute through prayer.
Then I will face the demons. Pray that your faith shields me.
Ta grant you safety.
They didn't feel sincere enough.
I am probably gonna die a horrible, massive death.
The stench. Vile as the Devourer's breath. The entrance is barred. There must be another way inside the tomb.
Kemer wen nesu.
Almost to my final rest.
Hey,
this way! Follow me!
Too close. You will suffer.
Didn't you have to beat them with my sword?
can hardly breathe. The source of this poison is closer than before. Departed, forgive my violation of your rest. Grant that I may pass by you. These mummies are sound, not the cause of the smell. An offering to chase the smell. Someone has been here recently. Someone who does not fear demons. What in the name of the gods is that foulness? I should trace it to its source. What in the name of the gods is that foulness? I should trace it to its source. The mummies. They are rotted. This is a crime against the dead. Here. The flesh has decayed, but the wrappings are still intact. If the wrappings are sound, the fault lies in the embalming. Fear of demons kept the crime from being discovered. I will pay the mummification temple a visit.
بددك آني خيط. Oh. وهس وآت.
That probably smells horrible.
خيط precision gerecht.
Clear out!
What are you doing?
Why is it that there's so many women in this game? They're walking around topless.
Had you ever seen the Queen before?
No. Isn't she beautiful?
The guarding of temples was once a sacred duty entrusted to the Magi. Now, it falls to no one.
Anubis is...
Peace be on you. May Osiris shield your loved one's journey.
I do not need your services. I'm here to inspect the temple.
You are no priest. In whose name do you dare profane our grounds?
In the High Priest's name. Prove this by messenger if you wish.
Ah, yes. Poor Pasheremta. The curse weighs heavy on us all. I have had 2 embalmers run off since it began. Only untrained laborers are free to take their place. Such coarse fellows. I hope to discharge them soon.
I look forward to meeting them. Is this where bodies are delivered?
Yes. This is the gate to the Ibu, the place of purification. The dead are brought here by their families. Then we wash them with tears wept by the gods at the death of Osiris. Or maybe just water. Hard to say.
The mummies would not be tampered with so early in the process. This man is likely innocent. What do you...
Yes, I know. You want to learn what I do here. I wash the bodies of the dead. It's a job. Been doing it for 10 years now. There's little to say about it, really.
A man of my own nature. He bears watching, though.
Is your curiosity satisfied?
Not yet.
Be quicker. You disturb our work and the...
I would not want to make an enemy of you.
I have no enemies, and no secrets either. This is just how you get rid of the brain, a useless organ. Next, I will open up the flank and take out the liver, stomach, lungs, and intestines. They are the first parts of the body to rot.
Fascinating.
We never get visitors here. Come see us anytime.
A friendly face can hide guilt. Yet, I do not suspect him. Is this salt you are working with?
Not salt. Natron. It dries out the body, and it fries my hands to shit. I have got burns all over. Although, they have been better lately.
Has the natron changed somehow?
The texture has been a little off. Powdery. They must be getting it from a new supplier. If you want to talk natron, Menobek is the expert.
If natron is used to dry the bodies, there may be something wrong with the natron. I should speak to the worker out back.
Anubis is my bearer, for he who lulls me to rest is the god in lion form. The god saves me. I am he who comes forth.
These bodies are dried with natron?
Who might you be?
A temple inspector.
Right. About time you got here. Memphis has been stinking of rot for months.
I suspect a problem with the natron. Where does it come from?
Not far from here. Guarded by good men near the canal. Watch out for crocodiles.
And lizards.
Did you say lizard?
It means something to you.
I've heard it whispered in taverns. Rumors only.
If you have nothing of substance to offer, I will be leaving.
Wait. I can tell you this. Our natron is tainted. It is mixed with sand. Go to the warehouse just north of the Great Temple. The gods be with you.
So the mummies rotted due to the tainted natron. Let's see what is in this warehouse he mentions.
Shemeni Yesu, Tanatem.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Did I call my horse? Yeah, fenced in area.
Yeah.
Had you ever seen the Queen before?
No. Isn't she beautiful?
Had you ever seen the Queen before?
No. Isn't she beautiful?
Clear off now!
What's the meaning of this? Whoa. Here is the warehouse. I need to be careful.
Only the guilty aim to disgrace the innocent.
May the gods be kind!
Salt is cheap. There must be more than gold to your crime.
Gold had nothing to do with it. A priest in a blue sash brought my orders. He did this to me. He threatened to do the same to my daughter. I brought foulness on this city, only to protect her. I swear it! Please!
Help me, and I will end this.
Here! I kept it. Take it!
I'll send this writer to the Devourer.
The seal of Anubis. A priest sabotaged the Natron. The letter mentions a bandit cave. I will go clear out this viper's nest once and for all.
Sand?
They have mixed it with the Natron.
هن خريت لغة ياهو هي والخاط
I guess some naked ear that was listening after all.
Memphis is dead. We'll sleep peacefully now.
Rest now, my child, in undisturbed slumber. May you walk for all eternity through the green fields and alongst those that reign before you. Let the gods judge you worthy of your noble birth.
Honey.
Cheryl.
Cheru.
Idiot! Damn,
Howdy, howdy, Link. How you doing?
You naked too, lady. Where's your top?
So many naked ladies.
Hier, het young.
Oh.
I was also trying to get up, so it may sound like I said Luke, but anyways, howdy, howdy, Link. Sorry if I did. Actually, I'm feeling really tired today, so... Doing okay, just had a pretty lengthy day at the office today, so spent all all this extra time reading up and learning on how to try and use Zendesk to only find out that all the stuff that I can get access to actually do a one-on-one session with somebody is only at 1 p.m. So I'm not technically on the clock at 1, so I can't really do a whole lot.
The bent tomb of Sneferu. Whoa. Someone has been here recently.
I'll just come this way. Oh, that was a rope I was trying to shoot. And boy, do I feel embarrassed. That's right, Link. It's the Great Pure... Oh, wait. I also have gear waiting to be picked up.
Something must be behind here.
Bean!
Is he trying to bring down the stones or move up the stones?
blocked. There must be some way through. The tracks here are fresh. There must be another way inside the tomb.
Oh, that's where I had to, okay. Now it all makes sense. I still don't understand what makes it bent. I mean, is it the fact that somebody mistakenly started using the wrong number of stones? Or just suddenly, oops, and everything else just fell out of place?
Should be clear now. Whoa. This room. This is where my quest began. Someone has taken great care of this chamber. My life was undone here. Yet now there's a shrine, a memorial where none should be. Could this be for Rudjek? None could care for that snake that began this twisted quest, could they? Rudjek's arrow. I marked his name off my list with this. Now it sits on the ground, forgotten. Someone has sealed this room. The smell of the blood I spilled still lingers here. Rudjek does not deserve a tomb, but this is an insult. This tomb was made for a pharaoh. Whoever did this has defiled this place. A mummified heron. For resurrection? No. Whoever did this must have known of Rudjek's place in the Order.
forgot about the, yeah. Eat that snake! Wait. That was all my torches.
Rudjek's mask. I barely remember what happened after I stabbed him. This room has told me all I need to know. This place was a beginning for me, and an end for Rudjek. The arrow marked both of those things. After I stabbed that bastard, things went dark. When I came back to myself, Rudjek was dead. Rudjek's body should have been left to rot. He has been laid to rest with respect by someone who wanted him to enter the Duat prepared. Whoever buried him also left this Heron mummy to honor Rudjek with his god's damned namesake in the afterlife. They then returned here to pay respect to Rudjek, if these candles are any indication. No matter what, I know Rudjek's heart was found lacking. That bastard suffers in the afterlife, no matter what was done here. I will be judged one day, but I do not regret my actions. The feather will always be lighter than my heart.
On that subject, what about it?
Whoa.
Again, my weakness in history was ancient Egyptian, so all I knew was Roman Empire knowledge. So
Hey, what with me? Not going anywhere! Think of it! So imbecile!
I'm sorry, what were you calling yourself about? A special imbecile?
Whoa.
I love it when these guys just come at you with all their money.
Is that him?
I mean, for example, the shield that that my character's currently wearing is actually a shield. Often,
don't look at him.
The actual pattern is that of used for Roman centurions. So.
Hey,
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? Like 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked Iadet!
That was Rudjek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rudjek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis to cover the bodies of the dead.
Here, look at me.
Pernachte, Hirt and Berg.
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever it is, we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal and yours alone.
William.
Simba, ow. What?
All I'm assuming that natron is just a blood thickener. Is my assumption.
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name.
Well, it's a good thing I already lit the torch in the bent pyramid.
Here, we're innocent. Huh?
Cielo.
You...
Well then, Link, it sounds like somebody must go to Google.
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell, or was pushed. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over. Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name.
Ah, so it's baking powder. Sodium bicarbonate. Interesting. This is actually, I think that would probably, that actually would have been a whoa answer. Like, if Taver would have been here, he could have probably actually answered the question, no problem.
Shout!
Shemeni Nesu. Tanate.
Oh, it was only 17%? Hmm. Well, I mean, if it was only 17%, or 17% sodium bicarbonate, then I guess if it was pure, it probably actually probably would have killed all of these people. I'm assuming. I don't have any scientific base for it, but I'm just assuming. Like that's my only hypothesis to it.
A shrine. One of the torches must be here. There's blood on these linens. Someone hung these.
What the hell are you using? A broadsword?
Oh, this rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Is someone luring predators here? Oh, this rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Is someone luring predators here?
It's not exactly a broadsword, it's just... I don't know what the developers were thinking. It's an oversized sword. Visually, the handle should be a little bit longer, but the sword itself and the hilt should be much, much smaller. Like, for example, this. This is a little bit closer to acceptable, but, you know, it's just oversized by a considerable amount.
More charms. What were they trying to achieve? More charms. What were they trying to achieve? Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari.
I mean, yeah. Like, for example, the spear. Like, they say it's the javelin of the Roman Empire. I take one look at the thing and I'm like, that's the size of a lance. That's not correct. I mean, I understand spearmen, but the way the whole thing is shaped and sized, it's the size of a lance. Or you actually put it up underneath your shield and it's the exact same length of your bow. It doesn't usually have any consistency. So, size-wise, it doesn't fit.
What news do you bring?
The torch is burned with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches?
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon. Before you cannot return from what you have become.
Buurt en berg.
Oh,
Your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Nebbit.
Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. The path to the mine was clear, but that doesn't mean it will be on the way back. Be ready for anything.
You seem uneasy, Namrud. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart. Risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime, after all. We should be out of harm's way once we cross that bridge. This is it. When we get inside, I will need your help to tend to the wounded while Sufia prepares the natron. I pray we have not lost more men.
I will set up. Follow Namrud. He will show you what to do.
These men, move them to the rear, by the kilns. This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sufia.
Your band is much smaller than I imagined.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Cold. I am so cold.
Oh boy, he's in shock.
Careful!
Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sufia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it.
By the gods! The brazier! The fire will alert the regime! They have found us!
Rebels! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers! Ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight! You are outmatched! Lay down your weapons, and we will make it quick!
I would rather stick my sword down your throat.
Those who oppose Ptolemy's reign, die!
Those who fight me, die!
This one fights alongside these rebels! A fool's choice!
No!
Out! Out!
It's Sufia. She lit the brazier.
What is this?
I will go check on the others. Go do something about Sufia.
No! Stay away from me!
Talk! The omens! It was you! Why?
Rujek, I loved him! He promised me a better life! You took him from me!
Now I see. You're Rujek's mistress! Well, your fucking lava killed my son! I feel nothing for you!
You are meant to die! Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl. There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
Like I just read your message. Is it talking about the soldier that was saying that he was feeling too cold? Oh, thank you. I just wish that headshots would count as stealth kills. Or assassinations. That's part of the reason why I was actually more interested in this version of Assassin's Creed, because I can use a bow. It's the ultimate stealth weapon. compared to all the other previous Assassin's Creeds, where it was, well, actually, aside from Assassin's Creed Revolution, you could use a bow if you wanted to, but you could still also use a rifle, but to get anywhere, your best bet was to actually make use of a rifle.
Hey now!
I'm a rock star. That's right, fella. Recognize before I kill you.
Whoa.
Although this game is, I mean, it's got its few minor flaws. I mean, the occasional crash. It's still, I find it much more enjoyable, especially with the bow gameplay. So, I don't, as I've told everyone else, I actually don't know because I never did play Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but if this is the exact same mechanics that was available in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, then I lucked out on being able to be a part of that.
Keep your weapon free.
What are you doing?
Not sure how that guy died, but okay. Okie dokie. One less body to make.
Many thanks.
To find help!
God shelter you.
Thank you. Thank you, friend.
Well, a lot of folks did actually enjoy 3 and 4, and then Black Flag was a whole new mechanic that no one was truly expecting, but I actually enjoyed Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I mean, it was a welcome change up from the rest of the Assassin's Creed, so basically to have naval combat was awesome. I mean, it was the ultimate epic thing to actually occur at the time. Because everyone's been wanting a Pirates of the Caribbean experience, except there wasn't anything to be had. And the last time I had any ship-to-ship combat games was, I don't know. Actually, before I even state, I'd have to actually think about which games I'm thinking of. Was Sid Meier's Pirates. That was probably one of the closest ones. There was another one, which was Take on Pirates of Tortuga. Then there was the MMO Pirates of the Caribbean. Kind of left a lot to be desired. See, actually, it's the only MMO that I actually got banned from because a kid started cussing at me. And I immediately turned around and went, how old are you? Are you even old enough to even be using that sort of language on a person? And I got immediately banned for asking how old another user was. And then for this, I'm enjoying a slight scenery change. I'm enjoying the scenery change considerably.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, it's like shooting the guy with a shotgun, but it still worked. If the scale of Egypt was correct, I'd say it could come close. I mean, if they set the day and night cycle just right, it could technically be correct-ish. I mean, like I said, I'm no expert when it comes to Egypt, but looking at all these metric distances, I'd say this does come pretty damn close to being correct. Oh, you're talking ridiculous real-time size. Then no, I'd probably say this isn't exact. Because all the pyramids look too close together, in my opinion. Because, as far as I'm aware, Egypt was not this compact, but... You couldn't exactly travel from Alexandria to Memphis to within a single day, so...
Keep the neb safe.
Stop him!
Take you!
Oh.
Yeah!
Hurry is down! Shit!
Whoa.
Still think it's funny that these guys take offense
Whoa.
to me slaying their point man, when their point man's the one that instigated the fight.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
One of only a few trees in the desert.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
What the hell? Is that just me, or is that thing all screwy?
Whoa.
Clear the way! Hey! Slaughter every last one of these dogs! To me, brothers! Damn it, what's the matter with you?
Whoa.
Be ready if they come, understand? Out of the way! Release
me! I'll wet my blade with their blood! You should have killed me! Now you die! Release me! I'll wet my blade with their blood!
What area released ya?
You are Bayekasiwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjay who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy, with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers, and fathers, and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along.
How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos. And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband. I was captured by a scouting convoy and beaten into giving up our retreat point.
But you instead led them into a trap. Clever.
I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Medjay from Siwa would be among them too. You are rather celebrated amongst my group. We spent years tracking Rujik, only to learn you made waste of him single-handedly. We will take shelter here, and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed. You would not call us your ally, but our goals seem to be aligned from time to time, don't they?
Join all your friends
Have your tools for that? Good. Now that is taken care of.
You are not incorrect.
We will take shelter here and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed.
Dogs! They've sent out scouting groups. Theodoros! Daratos has left the camp. He's gone.
Daratos is gone. Neck! He continues to elude me.
What should we do?
Let's be smart. We have an opportunity to claim 2 victories with 1 swift strike. We need to wait for Daratos to return to camp. I've learned his personal scribe has stayed behind in Caranis. We'll be targeted if we so much as take a piece nearby. You are unknown to them. Bring the scribe to us. He'll tell us what we need to know.
How do I find him?
At night, he rests within the courtyard. During the day, you can find him working around the temple or at the terrace overlooking the lake. He dresses elegantly, and due to our failed attack, now has guards in tow. He'll be hard to miss.
Must you follow me around everywhere?
Strict orders from the General. We are not to leave your side.
He's overreacting. I am safe here.
The Ratos won't take any chances. The rebels could strike again. We are all on high alert.
Scribe himself. Drunk and dead to the world.
I'm gonna throw up.
It won't be long before he comes to. I need to bring him back to Theodorus.
Ούτε δύναμη σκέπτεστε τίνος πλην του ότι η κατάσταση είναι δύσκολος και αμήχανος. Θέλω μείνει μόνος. Χαίρε, τι πράττεις. Καρλίστε καταφυγίες της αναταραχάς του.
Δέδες, διόδειες τι συμβάνει.
Well, that was actually kind of funny. Very easy to get him out of there.
Explain yourself.
Whoa.
That is him. Well done. We will find out what he knows. In the meantime, we must prepare our attack. Some of our brothers are stationed just west of Soknopayu. Meet with them and wait for my arrival. We will put an end to that Nekatiadet.
A scribe who knows his way around Karanis.
Deratos, where is he?
That name means nothing to me.
Don't think us fools!
Please, stop.
Then talk. We'll break your fingers.
No.
Then your
No,
wrists.
don't.
Where is Deratos? Talk!
Murder in the temple. Actually, I might as well just fast travel there. I mean, I already found the town. I might as well just quickly travel there.
Keep back! This doesn't concern any of you. Carry on with whatever it is you do. Very flowery.
Another murder. Amun. How horrible.
Are you the Philakitai?
Yes. Try not to trample the scene. My job is hard enough as it is.
My apologies. As a protector, I am attracted to such sins.
A fellow protector? Ah, yes, I see your badge. You are a Medjay. From the old kingdom. Wow. Forgive me. This gruesome business has us all on edge. Huh? This is the latest in a series of chilling ritual murders by Wadjet cultists. To be honest, I'm a little out of my depth.
I may be of some use to you. I am not unfamiliar with murder sins.
Perhaps you could help investigate. The cultists usually leave a message. I haven't figured it out yet. We could check the temple.
You said there have been other murders.
The cultists are murdering temple acolytes, public figures in Karanis. No one knows why. Anyone could be their next target. The Greeks are terrified. They're saying locals are involved and are calling for blood. The timing is inconvenient. Years of work building over the poorly constructed Egyptian temple. Endless delays and problems. Now this. There is a lot of pressure to solve this. But please, take your time. Enjoy the temple.
This is a lot of blood. Someone was bound and tortured here, in front of the statue. And by the signs, they were cut up badly, then dragged outside.
It must have been the poor acolyte. There was no one else here. Why did they do this?
Looks like they also defaced it.
A Greek god where an Egyptian god once stood. This would make some in Egypt very angry. Someone has smeared the god with green paint. The head has also been covered. Wait. Something else is up there. Amun. This is written in blood. It is still wet.
Today our temple is avenged against your filthy Greek god. Your high priest's blood will pay the debt to Wadjet for Egypt, for the gods.
The murderers are going to kill the high priest next. We have to find him. The Philakitai should know where he is. Philakitai, I found the cultist message. They're going to kill your high priest next.
The High Priest? By Serapis, no. Garani's spirit will die if he does.
We need to find him. Where is he? Think, Philakitai!
His villa is nearby. I know of a spot overlooking it from a safe distance. This way. We can see the whole area from the temple wall.
Your temple is the reason for this trouble. It is a bitterness for the locals.
That's absurd. It has increased industry and trade. Everyone has benefited.
Your dead acolyte and high priest may not agree.
Gods, the trouble I'll get if the High Priest lies dead. We must hurry.
He doesn't hurry at all.
That's the High Priest. Those men have him surrounded. You must help him.
Quickly, get to the main entrance and act when I do.
Yes, or I could stay up here as lookout. I'll warn if more bandits approach. You go. They were going to sacrifice me.
You are safe now. It is fortunate you are not at the temple. You would already be dead.
Serapis, they would have butchered me. These Egyptians are prayerless demons and not men.
It was an Egyptian who saved you, priest. Remember that when you pray and give thanks. We Medjay protect all, regardless of their class.
I came as soon as the fighting began. I see I am too late. Thank you for your help, Medjay. It certainly made my work here easier.
You have interesting timing. What do you know of these bandits?
Egyptians unhappy with the Greeks here. Who knows what holes they crawl from. Seeing a Greek god in place of their own incensed them, no doubt.
Understandably. You have not seen the last of such trouble, I think. The Ptolemies tend to divide us at times.
Sadly, I agree. Greece has brought Egypt much wealth, yet some resist all progress.
This depends on your idea of progress. Progress for Egypt or for Greece. Farewell, Philakitai. Next time you protect, remember my code.
Θεοί της δοκίμη, Ποσειδών.
Well, I guess probably spend about 15 more minutes.
I saw you with the Philakitai of Karanis. Are you a protector?
I am. Is there something wrong?
Please, we need your help. Yesterday, my husband witnessed something frightening. Soldiers dragged a poor man beneath the temple. Then he heard screams. We're already hungry because there's no grain. Now I'm terrified the soldiers will take my husband. We don't know who we can trust. Not even the Philakitai.
Let me talk to your husband. Where can I find him?
He's a stone mason working near the temple. Please be careful. The soldiers mustn't see you talk to him.
Oh!
We're innocent.
That's right, I just walked through a fire. I got a little singed.
Stonemason, your wife has been to see me.
How did you get up here? By a moon, that woman interferes. I told her. What can we do? Just act normal. Yeah, that's it. Stay normal.
Calm yourself. She said you saw soldiers take someone below the temple.
Yes. No! Yes. Okay, it's true. It wasn't the first time. But yesterday was different. There were screams that would wake the gods themselves. So many screams. Now please, just leave me alone before someone sees you. Just act normal.
That is the worst impression of an attempt to whistle I've ever seen. Alright, so I was looking at Candy. Worst I've ever heard.
Some people just should not whistle. I should not be seen in this area. This looks...
Got you! Hey! Got you!
Get him down!
This looks like the place the stonemason told me about. By a moon. What has been done here?
Your payment is in the usual place beneath Bathing Sobek. There can be no disappointing the crocodile. Take the farmer's arm. Tell him next time someone refuses, it will be their head butcher.
Someone called the Butcher is strong-arming farmers. I need to find him. I should follow this trail of loot. A Bathing Sobek.
Howdy, howdy! Great to have both Link and Luke in my chat at the same time. Although, Luke, you can't be joined in just as I was planning to try and get started to transition off to get prepared for Warframe, but apparently this is actually taking a little bit longer than I expected.
Shield me, brothers! I must not fail! Shield me, brothers! I must not fail!
Ooh, 20 cedar wood. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
sight.
Going to gut you.
Whoa.
Wow, more cedar wood. But yep, this is Wolfram Wednesday. Figured I'd get a little bit of Assassin's Creed out of the way, and then...
There's a Sobek ruin not far from here. The butcher's loot could be nearby. Those are guards. This must be the place. The bathing Sobek should be close. This area is off limits. There is an engraving on the chest depicting Soknopayo. That is a village west of here. The coins are in bags normally used to store grain. Did this come from a storehouse?
Okay, and I thought this would be over with. Wow. Hippo versus crocodiles, and Hippo wins. Gotta remember that for a bet next time. Never mind, just forgot one. Alright, so a hippo and crocodile can be evenly matched when they're interested in fighting each other.
And here I am, at last, in the Fayum. I will root out the agents of the crocodile. Seems I'm not the first visitor today.
The new Fayum promises peace.
Yeah, Haru Pot. Ha, Decharu.
That is a lot of guards for a simple storehouse. This must be the place. I have to get past them if I want answers.
Hey, wait!
Alarm! Alarm!
Hey, what? You die this day!
The butcher will be nearby. What are these goons hiding?
I do wonder, which are they hiding?
I hear they took his arm at the butcher's order. I guess we are common thugs now, not soldiers. Shh! Keep your voice down. Yamoto, this is not what I joined the army for. It is what puts grain on your table. You are here now. When the butcher says jump, we jump. That is how it is. Now shut up.
This is where they are hiding all the grain. Ah, this is it. The butcher is in the villa nearby. It is time this butcher and I had a talk.
Alrighty, I guess. I guess it progresses and it continues on.
Time is up! Die!
شو aggressive. شو معصم سو.
Ah, here's the Vlaka who's been messing with my business. We were just discussing you.
You've been stealing grain from Fayum, starving people for profit.
You're not from Fayum, are you? Your speech reeks of the countryside.
That grain belongs on Egyptian tables.
You naive backwater Malakia. I take orders from above. If not me, someone else will do this. This is business. People pay what they owe, or I take it. It's not personal. I give you a choice now. Leave me alone and live, or die here.
Others thought the way that you do. Then they murdered my son. Everything is personal. You filthy Nekatiadet! It ends here.
Guards, take care of us.
May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
There we go.
Chiara. Oh,
apparently this is the highest point of the entire location, so... Okay, I'll grab this, then I will conclude Assassin's Creed for the night. And also give those of you that are actually even just now tuning in, I will actually be right back after a quick break. I'll be getting set up for Warframe. So, nonetheless, thank you very much for tuning in. And I will see you all in 30 minutes.